Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's look is very uniform. As we can see, this is the kind of look that I've been gravitating towards, and this one is all completely based on a lipstick. This is KVD Marigold. Look at this. I got this. I've got like hoodies this colour. I am completely obsessed with this colour at the minute. And yeah, today I just kind of wanted to smush my face in these yellowy tones. Sorry Teresa, I'm stealing your word. But yeah, this is kind of just what I'm really into at the minute. Just like yellows and just like earthy tones. Something really quick and simple for the eye, a nice big bold lip. I'm really enjoying this. So if you'd like to see how I did this full face look, then check out the video. It won't be... what? It won't be long. It's right now. Wow. Okay, so we're starting off with an M456 from Morphe and the shade Cocoa, which is this cocoa shade. It is literally the colour of like cocoa powder. We're going to tap this on the outer corner of the eye and we're going to keep it quite rounded. And then we're going to put it through the crease too. So it should just be slightly past your crease, just like this. And then I'm going to take the same brush with the same shade, just start to blend that out just a little bit. We're not going overboard, just start to get that blend going. You can see I'm keeping my eye open. And I'm not taking this all the way to the inner corner, I'm stopping right before I get there. Next I'm going in with the shade Ginger, which is just here, with the Morphe M433. And we're going to start to blend this out. So nice soft circular motions, blend this out. Now that I've blended this shape out, I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to extend this out just a little bit. I want to keep taking this a little bit further out with each addition, but only the outer edge, like lengthwise. I don't want to take it too high. So I'm taking my brush with a little bit extra product, I'm putting it right on the edge and I'm just going to go in circular motions. Nice big circular motions just to drag this out just a little bit. You can see I'm going clockwise, like from the bottom to the top, and then I'm getting to the top and I'm going anti-clockwise, or you know, so I'm going upwards this way, and when I get to the top I'm circling downwards. Then I'm just going to soften the edge on the top where that meets. So you should have something like this. I think this is a Sigma E45, something like the, very similar to the Morphe M441, something just nice, big, fluffy, will work. Going in with the shade Clay, which is just here. How beautiful is this shade? So we're gonna blend this all out with Clay. So I'm gonna start on the outer edge. I'm gonna do nice big circular motions, same as we just did to lengthen it. I'm gonna go from the bottom up, and then I'm gonna go down, and then I'm gonna focus on over here. So nice big circular motions to blend this. Now that most of the product is off the brush over here, this is really going to be soft and subtle, and it's really just going to blend it. I'm going to pick up just a little bit more. and just blend this all through. So I've got this. I'm going to take a little bit more clear, and again I'm going to extend this, so pop my brush on the outer edge and just extend the edge. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to redo everything that I've just done to re-intensify. Okay, so I've got this. Now I don't want it to be so harsh over here, so I'm just taking whatever excess is on my brush and I'm just going to flick it out. I'm not using any extra product, I'm just going to flick out, and this is going to soften that edge. I'm going to throw in a few circular motions. You can see how that softens that out. Softens? Sounds weird. But it just softens that out. I'm then going to take a flat brush. This one is a Morphe M224. Any flat brush will do. And I'm going to take clear again on this brush. All I'm going to do with this is I'm going to sweep it across my lid. That is it. So I'm going to start on the inner corner and I'm sweeping. I'm following my natural mobile lid, so that what am I saying? That part of your eyelid that moves when you blink is your mobile lid. Up here is your upper lid. This is your mobile lid. And if you dig your brush in a little bit, you can feel the socket of your eye, and you just want to keep it below the socket. Just popping that on my mobile lid anywhere where there isn't already shadow, and I'm taking it all the way across. And then I'm going to go back to my cocoa with a little brush, just tap on over, make sure that the blend between them is really nice, because we're using the same shadow on the lid as to blend everything out. A lot of uniformity is created and you want that definition between the shades, hence the cocoa and the ginger shadows. So we're going to make sure that the cocoa and ginger shadows really have their moment, so that the clear shadow really can stand out and not just be like looking like just a swash of colour over your face. So I'm just patting that just to make sure that the blend between the cocoa shade and the clear shade is beautiful. And then I will go in with just a little bit more ginger, just to again make sure that that blend is perfect and it is beautiful and that you've got the distinction between the colours. So I'm just taking a little bit and I'm just going to tap on over. I don't really need to add more colour, I just need to make sure that there is distinction. And then my big fluffy brush just to make sure that it is all blended. I'm going to do lashes and mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to take some micellar water and a cotton bud. Now I'm just going to clean up down here. You can see, hold on. I'm not so bothered like up here. I like this. It's just here where it like sags below the outer corner of my eye that I'm going to clean up. So a little bit of micellar water and a cotton bud. Roll it on the back of your hand to make sure that that product is evenly distributed. And then I'm just going to clean up just down here. And I'm not dragging it all the way up to create that nice sharp point. I'm keeping it rounded, so I'm just taking off this little bit. Any extra fallout that I've got will go too. You can see how that makes such a difference. Having it dip down too much is going to droop your eye down. Okay, I don't want to go like overboard on my skin today, so I'm actually going in with the Rimmel BB cream. This is in medium. It's a little bit too dark, so I will go in with a couple of lightning drops, not too many, like 2. And then I'm also going to add in the W7 Glow It All drops. Is there a shade name on this? Pink About It. So these are white drops with a pink reflex to them. They are highlighting drops, but you can also use them in your moisturizer, your foundation, stuff like that. I just want a nice, like, fresh, dewy kind of look without going overboard. So I'm just going to pop it on my palette. Okay, I don't know how well you can see this, but I've got it all on my little palette. I'm going to take my foundation brush and just mix them in on my palette. And then I'm just going to use this. You can see I've still got really nice coverage, but it's just a little less in your face. I guess it's giving me coverage, but it's not like a mask of foundation. And honestly, this is what I've been loving the past few days. Since like the kids have gone back to school, I've been doing more like BB cream than foundation. I'm gonna take the W7 matte concealer. I got this in my W7 mystery box, and I've really been enjoying this. Nothing too much. I'm gonna go a little bit on my chin just because I do have a couple of breakouts over here that I just want to give that little bit of extra coverage to, just here and here, but nothing crazy. We're not going, you know, wild with this. I'm going to take a nice, this one is a Morphe tuber fibre brush. I don't know if there's a number for this. I'm just going to tap on over my chin with this. And then I can use this too for my concealer. It's not as precise as the brush I usually use, but it will work. This has been like my go-to look, really, like something really quick and simple like this on the eye, like it changes, but something really quick and easy, just like the other day it was just bronzer on my eye, and then like a really nice soft face, like a base makeup, really soft, and then like a bold statement lip. Like, it's just my go-to at the minute. Okay, so concealer is blended out, and just like look at this skin. Just take a second, think about all that scarring I have, and look at how nice my skin looks. Like, excuse me, what? I'm gonna take my Primark bronze whip, and I'm just gonna bronze up really nice and lightly. I'm really into these creams and liquid products at the minute. It's just, oh, it looks so beautiful on my skin when I'm using like creams and products under my powders, and then like, oh, it just looks so beautiful. It just looks amazing. Even when I'm not like going crazy with the powders, it just looks so effortless and so fresh. Okay, next I'm gonna mix 2 of the MUA blushed blushes. I've got Peach Puff and Rouge Noir, so I'm gonna do one cheek at a time. Okay. So you can see I'm not using much, and it is a very light shade. And then I'm taking the darker one, and I'm I'm going to put it just slightly further back. I want the darkness to be up closer to my temple, the lightness more towards the apples of my cheeks but blended in the middle. So Real Techniques 302, and I'm going to start off at the front. You can see I'll blend this front section, and then I'm going to work my way back, circular motions, as I'm blending back. You can see how I'm doing this. Take it up in my temple just a little. And then I'm going to take the edge where, like, you can see, I'm just going to like pat it up towards where my eyeshadow is, just so that it's not a harsh line, it's just kind of blended out a little bit more. Just like that. Oh, I love this bit. And then I'm going to take my Huda Sugar Cookie Powder with a nice big fluffy brush. This one is M527. And I'm just going to powder everywhere, but I'm not like baking or anything like that. I'm just going to take a small amount of powder, work it into the lid. So I've just picked up the powder on my brush, and I'm tapping into the lid, and then I'm going to tap off so that a lot of the powder is now in the lid. And then I'm going to powder my face, so I'm not going overboard. And then when I want more powder, I'm taking my brush into the lid, swirl it, tap off, and then go back in. And that way you know you're not going in with a lot of product. If you feel like this brush is too big, then you can just take a little brush. It doesn't even have to be like a face brush. I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to do the same thing. So swirl it in, tap off the excess, and then just pop in right under the eye. Get off. And you can just tap that powder on. It will set your under eye. You don't have to go like overboard. You do not have to bake. I do like baking my under eyes because I have very creasy under eyes. It is not essential. Like, I can get away with not like baking my under eyes. And I do think most of the time baking is not necessary, especially under your under eyes, because it is drier, it is thinner kind of skin, like it's thinner tissue. Think of it like crepe paper, you know, that really like almost see-through craft paper that you get when you were a kid. That is basically what your under eye is. And then like the rest of your face is just like regular old writing paper. You don't want to drag that down too much. But you can see just like the little bit of powder has set that down. It's looking beautiful. Okay, so I do want to keep in with these like earth tones. I'm going in with the Beauty Bay Pastels. I'm going to take the, what is this? Golden Hour and First Light. So the yellow and the orange. On a big fluffy brush. This one is a W7 brush. I'm literally just, how can I grab this? I'm going to take the orange and the yellow on my brush. I'm going to tap off the excess and I'm going to dust this over my cream blush. This is just going to bring a little bit more of that yellowy orange to my skin. I'm not going overboard. So just like that. Okay, I'm going to take that brush, the M456 with cocoa on it, and I'm just going to run this under my eyes. I'm not even picking up any extra product at this point. but what is on there is enough. So I'm just going to run that down here. Then I'm going to take the brush with ginger on it and I'm going to run that below. Again, no extra product, because honestly the amount of product that is left on your brush before, like, when you think you've finished is actually quite a lot. And then I'm going to take the brush with clay on it, and again, no extra product, just sweep that underneath and that will connect it all up, and that way you're not going in with excess product but you're still getting the look, you see. Okay, a little bit of mascara on those lower lashes because you want that separation. You want a little bit of like starkness there. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with a liner in my waterline. You can if you want, like a brown would look beautiful. I like it like this. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush. Any pencil brush will work. And I'm going to go in with vanilla. I'm going to pop this on my inner corner. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry, but that is ridiculously beautiful. That is the eyes done. I'm going to go on to the lips and the star of the show. Okay, star of the show, Kat Von D Marigold. I know it's not Kat Von D anymore, it's like something vegan beauty. But everyone in the world is going to relate KVD with Kat Von D. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how much branding you're going to do, KVD will always stand for Kat Von D. So this is the studded kiss in the shade Marigold. I'm pretty sure this is an old shade, but Debenhams was selling it off. They're closing down, and me and a bunch of Make Me Up Mrs. patrons, the sausages, discovered this during one of my lives, I think it was, and we kind of all lost our minds and ordered this. Look at this packaging there, like, it's beautiful. I'm quite a tactile person. This, oh, I love it. I've not worn this shade before, so look at this. So I don't know if I'm going to need to line my lips or anything. I'm going to put this on and see how we go. I realise that this lip is not wearable for most, so I will take, what is this? I have no idea what this brush is. I'm just going to take this little flat fluffy brush. I have no idea what it is, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna take a little bit of ginger and I'm gonna tap it on the edges. This, I'm gonna take a little bit of cocoa just for the very center. Oh yes, I really like this. I realised that this really is not a wearable lip look. For most, I get it, like, I really like this. I will be keeping this lip on for the rest of the day. Obviously you don't have to do the lip. Like, that is not like a compulsory, like a factor in this look. You can easily just do the eyes and have like the lips a nude. That's fine. Okay, hair is done, finished look. What do you think? I really love this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really love this. And obviously really into these kind of yellowy colours. Like, I was gonna say grungy, but they're not really grungy, they're just kind of earthy. Like, I'm really enjoying yellows, mustards and this kind of colour palette at the minute. I'm blaming Make Me Up Missa. She is definitely the one that started this obsession with so many others. But yeah, I really enjoy this. It's something quick and simple for the eyes, and just having like a uniformity really appeals to me for some reason. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to become one of my patrons, there is a link in the description box down below. We've got a group chat and stuff, so we get to know each other, and we've got a great bunch of girls over there that we just enjoy chatting and getting to know each other and talking makeup and everything else. But yeah, anybody is welcome to join that. I would love to have you in my little coffee bean family. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really would help me out. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.